am using the deluxe grill and griddle to make spicy barbecue ranch chicken stuffed with blue cheese, and then I'm going to roast carrots. I'm using the new Kansas City style barbecue seasoning. What I did is when I prepped my chicken, I went ahead and used my professional shear scissors to cut all the fat off of my chicken, and I mixed 1 cup and 1 tablespoon of the Kansas City style barbecue with the ranch dressing, and then marinated it in the bag together. So that's what I have right there. And I'm going to go ahead and prepare my carrots because they're going to take longer. The chicken's only going to take about 10 minutes on the deluxe grill and griddle. The carrots are going to take about 25 to 30 minutes in the oven roasting. And a cooking tip for your carrots, or when you're roasting any vegetable for that matter, is that if you preheat your pan, that will help with roasting. So you also want to cut your vegetables at an angle because that gives more surface area for the seasoning to get on, and it helps everything cook faster and more evenly. So I'm using one of the Pampered Chef knives. It's always great to have a nice sharp knife when you're cooking. It's safer than a dull knife because you know that the knife is going to work, it's going to cut, and that's just a lot safer than having a dull knife that you're not sure about. I'm putting the carrots into one of my coating trays. I have the chicken in one of the coating trays. I'm putting the carrots into another coating tray because I'm going to make sure to cover my carrots with plenty of oil. Then I'm going to salt and pepper them and then put them in the oven to roast. These are the new tongs that come with the new coating tools. They're really great. They're more like a traditional tong where they lock with that piece, but they're nice and strong. They're strong enough to pick up the chicken. They're strong enough to fluff any vegetables that you also choose to coat. I'm using the stone bar pan today to roast my carrots. I love that the stoneware cooks evenly. It draws away the moisture from whatever you're cooking on it, whether it's a meat or a vegetable, so it's never soggy, and it's going to give you a nice crisp taste, never burnt, but always nice and crisp. I'm floating away over here. Okay, there we go. Let me grab my oil. I'm going to use my kitchen spritzer here. I just added the olive oil in here. If you've ever looked on the back of a can of oil or non-stick spray that you purchase at the store, you'll notice lots of ingredients and lots of names that you're not sure what they are. But with this spritzer, you put your own olive oil in. You can infuse it if you want to, but you know exactly what's going in it. And I'm just simply spritzing. All you have to do is just pump to build up that pressure, and then it sprays right out. Want a nice coat of oil over it all. There we go. Then I'm just going to salt and pepper. I'm not. I can't find my salt and pepper. It seems like this happens all the time. Almost every time I cook, the salt and pepper's missing. Found this pepper, because actually I bought a second pepper because I was tired of it always being missing.
Yeah.
So there's my pepper.
Now, where's the salt?
Did you see the salt?
I saw it yesterday.
You saw it yesterday?
Yeah. I saw it yesterday in the kitchen with the packet.
All right, well, we'll use this salt. This isn't the salt I normally use, but this is what we'll go with today. There we go. Just wanting to evenly coat it. There we go. Good. Get it nice and mixed up in there. I'm going to do just a little bit more salt. It probably ends up being nearly a teaspoon of salt, pepper. give it that spicy taste. And the reason I picked carrots for this meal is because the chicken is coated in ranch, and I'm going to stuff it with blue cheese. And so I thought that would be a really nice flavor to have carrots, because usually people dip carrots into blue cheese or into ranch, so I thought that would be nice. You also want to make sure that your pan's never overcrowded, that all of your vegetables can be in a single layer so that it gets a really nice cook. You don't want it to overcrowd your pan. All right, there we go. So I got my oven preheated to 400 degrees. I did not preheat my pan today because I knew I had to hold it like that to be able to show it to you. But preheating your pan is a very good idea. Now I'm going to use the close and cut, which is an amazing device. The bottom pushes down and the top pushes down for whatever you put in here, so you get a nice even cut. The thing that I love the most about the close and cut is that you can quickly cut a lot of cherry tomatoes or grapes, quick and easy, and I'm going to use it to cut the chicken in half so that I can stuff it. I'm going to do it kind of at a weird angle because I want you to be able to see too. So I'm just going to take the chicken, put it right there. I'm going to squish down. I would normally not do it at this angle. Where's my, there it is, okay. It's not ever a good idea really to pull a knife towards you like this, but the thing I like about the close and cut is that my hands are up here, nowhere near the blade, and there's a stopper here so the knife isn't gonna fly through. I've spent years trying to cut chicken in half just on a plate, and it's always been very dangerous. But there we go. So there's my chicken cut in half. My fingers were never in danger. So that's just another plus. So I'm going to cut this other piece of chicken, and then I'll do the stuffing of the blue cheese. So simply just put the chicken there, squish it down, cut all the way through. There we go. So this is the close and cut. I'm going to scoop this one, or pinch this one, and put over here.